Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to give all praises due to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Ruhav Kakadash, and double honors to the apostles at Great Millstone, and to the bishops and elders in Connecticut, and to the high priest that taught our apostle, and to the brothers that's out there putting their lives on the line, teaching this truth, teaching this word. And this y'all the mind from the Great Millstone, Houston. And I'm gonna get into this video. It's kind of old. Well, it ain't that old. Been out for a few years.
Biologically, sex is designed for one main purpose: procreation. Anything else, that's extra. The female reproductive cycle comes around once a month. For a man, it's every day. For each sexual act, the woman's one egg is matched by the man's 120 million sperm cells. Now let's do some calculation. 120 million sperm cells a day, every day, as opposed to one egg a month every month, means, assuming all the cells are viable, that it will take only 30 men to impregnate all the women in the world. This points to one clear fact: a man is, by nature, polygamous. Monogamy and fidelity are unnatural situations promulgated by religious beliefs and social pressures. Take those away, every man will cheat. It's simply biological. Now let's look at the extra. It's a known fact that women, for the most part, are more emotional than men. So it's natural that after a sexual encounter, she'll be attached. But because a man is visual and logical in nature, there's no emotion involved. For him, it's just a physical release that's got nothing to do with love. A man loves his woman by protecting and providing for her. Period. It's really quite simple. For a man, the physical and the emotional, two separate entities. Thank you. Visual and logical in nature. There's no emotion involved. For him, it's just a physical release that's got nothing to do with love. A man loves his woman by protecting and providing for her. Period. It's really quite simple. For a man, the physical and the emotional, two separate entities. Thank you.
Yeah, right. So you heard her, right? So one man, like Israelite man, hey, is in this right to have more than one woman, polygamy, right? And like I heard Yasharamba say this, time to time. He say, hey, what's that, Isaiah 4:1? That ain't no Luke show, It's really for a purpose. Okay? So let's go ahead and get Jeremiah. This is Jeremiah 6. Let me start. I'll start at 5. Just Jeremiah 29:5, right? Let me do this. Yeah. And it reads, Jeremiah 29:5. Build ye houses, and dwell in them, and plant gardens, and eat the fruit of them, right? And that's how it's gonna be when we get the kingdom, man. We gonna have our own gardens and vineyards and all that type of stuff. Okay, verse 6, and it reads, take ye wives, right? You see that, right? Take ye wives, and beget sons and daughters, and take wives for your sons, right? And give your daughters to husbands, that they may bear sons and daughters, that ye may be increased there and not diminished. So yeah, that's a purpose. That's a purpose. That's an Israelite lineage, to keep replenishing the Israelite line, That's all, it's a purpose. Take you wives and beget sons and daughters, okay? So yeah, that's the whole purpose. Jake love women, but it's a purpose involved too. So I wanted to bring that out, okay? And we got plenty of examples. We got, Forefather Abraham, Jacob, David, of course Solomon, okay? You had Abraham, you had Sarah, Hagar, Jacob, he had Leah, Rachel, and they had And he had they handmaids, Billa and Zippah, right? And if I'm saying that right, Zippah, yeah. And David had his multiple wives. Solomon, of course, you know. So let's go to 2 Samuel, going into David. You know, just a few examples. I don't want to try to make this too long. Just proving that, the Israelite man have more than one woman. It's not expedient in these times, but, some brothers do have more than one woman, Yeah, let's get it straight to the point. 2 Samuel 5:13. And David took him more concubines, right? Concubine, just a lesser wife, And David took him more concubines and wives out of Jerusalem after he was come from Hebron. And there were yet sons and daughters born to David. See? Keep building keep multiplying, being fruitful, with his many wives. Right? So let's go into since we're saying that, let's go to our great forefather, Gideon, right? He was a judge and a mighty man of valor. What's that? Slacky. Judges 8:30. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Okay, yeah, let's get it. Judges 8:30. And Gideon had 70 sons, right? That's 70. 70 is 60, and 10, which is 70, because a score represents 20. For those that don't know, I'm just explaining it, right? So Gideon had 70 sons, which is 70 sons of his body begotten, for he had many wives, right? And his concubine that was in Shechem, she also bare him a son, whose name he called Abimelech, right? So yeah, hey, there you go. I'm just giving out a few examples, okay? And it was something else. It's like you. Yeah, you know what? That's cool. I even went into chat with the Isaiah 60, right? And I put Isaiah chapter 60 and verse 22. Here's Isaiah 60 and 22, right? KJV. A little one shall become 1,000, right? And a small one a strong nation. I, Yahweh, will hasten in it his time, right? And they got the breakdown and understanding. A little one shall become 1,000, right? Refers to a single Israelite man, right? A little one who will bring forth many descendants in the kingdom, right? The Most High will greatly multiply Israel. That's both physical through children and spiritual through the growth of the nation's power and influence. Okay, see? A small one, a strong nation, even a small family of Salakia, of Israel, will grow into a mighty nation under Yahweh kingdom. Yeah, man, because really, like, each tribe is like a nation in a way, It's like one, that's like a man. That's why we gonna need them planets, you know. You know, when Yahweh Shai, you know, he's prepared a place for us, many mansions. We gonna need them other planets, you know. Because, man, it's going to be, man, hey. And it reads, this shows fruitfulness and expansions of Israel's seed, see? Fulfilling the promise made to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, right? And you got Genesis 17:4-6. Well, you know what, let's get it right quick. Genesis, and it reads, Genesis 17:4. As for me, behold, my covenant is with thee, right? And thou shalt be a father of many nations, right? Okay, yes, okay. You got Abram fell on his face, and that's when he was Abram, right? And Yahushua changed his name to Abraham, you know, father of multitude, you know, just to, you know, just giving it, you know, just bringing it down, mentioning it. Right, and it says, I'm going to read it again, Genesis 17:4. As for me, behold, my covenant is with thee, and thou shalt be a father of many nations. Neither shall thy name anymore, yeah, there you go. Neither shall thy name anymore be called Abram, but thy name shall be Abraham, right? Father of a multitude. For a father of many nations, see, have I made thee, and I will make thee exceedingly fruitful, and I will make nations of thee, and kings shall come out of thee. See, there you go. Yeah, man, it's beautiful. Yeah. I'm gonna get the last point. Well, two more. And it says, I, Yahweh, will hasten in it in his time. The Most High will speed up the process when the appointed time of restoration comes. Right, Slaki, restoration comes. The multiplication, the building up of the nation, and the full establishment of Israel's rulership will happen quickly and powerful. Because, yeah, when we get in power, we get our wives, we gonna be, I think, the apostles used to always say this. You know, I'm want to say Apostle Tahar. He say that, man, we get in the kingdom, man, there's gonna be a whole lot of, you know what going on, you know, so we can bring back, you know, the nation of Israel, pretty much the two-thirds really, you know. So, yeah. So, connection to polygamy. This verse also aligns with why an Israelite man will have more than one wife, because Yahweh Shai promised to multiply Israel abundantly, right, through righteous men and multiple wives. A little one can literally become 1,000, helping repopulate and strengthen the nations, right? So, yeah, man, you get it. Yeah, that's the purpose. You know, of course, we know Isaiah 4:1, you know, 7 women going to take hold of one man, right? That's going to be an Israelite man, you know, the elect of Israel, a man of Israel, the elect, you know, that has that knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, and have been doing what he's supposed to been doing through Yahweh Shai. So, you know, hey, yeah. So, yeah, man, listen. To you women out there, man, Israelite man can have more than one woman, you know. But it's really not expedient in this time. But just know, you know, that's all right. So, hey, I hope this has been edifying to the point. I just wanted to bring that, you know, them examples out, you know. Hope this has been edifying to the hopeful elect, okay? Until next time, I want to give all praises due to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Wahahu Kakadash. Until next time, Shalom.